Why am I getting recommended? Florida highlights. I don't know. And you slowly, surely doing that certainly don't help. And I'm not gonna send the link, guys. And Mother Flare and Father Flare will or should be in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro, I guess. Hi guys, this is Sports Flare Live, and I'm gonna be continuing my playoff series wherever I commentate all these games as a neutral announcer, except for the Rams-Falcons game. And I'm gonna be doing Seahawks and Lions. So yeah, let's get this started. I am a neutral announcer, so yeah, 8-minute quarters. Yeah, not much more else I have to say. What? Hello, Mother Flare. You're definitely experiencing. Is this a new glitch? Like, what? Dude. I made the... Normally it would just take me back to the main menu, or the sheet. I'm already having a hard day. And it's just not, this ain't helping. It's just no. I should be able to fix this though, maybe. I really feel like I don't have a choice but to, hello, Mother Flare and Father Flare. And try again. Because I really don't know why it didn't work earlier. Should make it CPU versus... What?! I should not! You know my patience is running low today. Everyone knows that. Even the doggone robots know that, and they're doing this. This is not funny. Oh wait, silly me, I figured it out. Cut! Anyway, yeah, if you could not tell, I am a bit mad, but I'm gonna be happy here soon, as this is brought out and tackled at the 33, as out comes Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, and the 14-3 Detroit Lions. Oh yeah, I forgot to click down, jump to end of game. There we go, much better. Okay. I have been traded to, I'm just kidding, handed off Barry Sanders with a gain of 2. Let me just make sure the difficulty is right. Maybe. I'm going to have to press O to exit. I will comment plays in between then. But anyway, 2nd and 8. 8-minute quarters as Stafford drops back, goes short, catch made to the 45. Kobe Bryant with the tackle. Okay, options, settings. Okay, perfect. I just had to make sure. Much better. From the 45, with Barry Sanders in the backfield in his prime, Calvin Johnson in his prime, and Matthew Stafford in his prime. Play action, Stafford with all day intercepted by the Seahawks, and Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks will take over. Kenny easily with the pick, and I did choose both teams' uniforms. I like them. I both like them a lot, and if I'd not already say, I'm going to be a neutral announcer. That's right, Father Flare. Pick! That's right, Father Flare. Hopefully Father Flare and Mother Flare will get happy soon. Maybe they're just, excuse me, hangry. So out comes Russell Wilson, Longhorn for Seahawks. That's right. And who do we want to win here, chatters? I forgot to ask. Wave might be in, and Beard probably won't because he's watching G-Day as Russell Wilson. Play action, bootleg, Russ rolls out, Russell Wilson! And it's a loss of 2. Lions for Father Flare. And then, Mother Flare's eating, so she might not be able to respond for a bit, but it's fine. Throwing, Russell Wilson with Marshawn Lynch in the backfield goes short to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 8. UJ defense is wearing black uniforms in the G-Day game. I think they always do that. I could be wrong. Throwing. Russell Wilson drops back. Scrambles. Russell Wilson! First down. Seahawks. And the first down of the day for the Seahawks, at least. I don't know about in the game, but for the Seahawks, definitely. Nice run, Russ, for sure. That is a nice run by Russ. Hand it off to beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. He is tackled for a loss. That is what the Lions are going to have to be doing all game here, as it'll be 2nd and 12. That might have been Dan Campbell, but it's not important. I'm just saying. Second and 12. Throwing, Russell Wilson. Screen set up out of backfield, beast mode. Marshawn Lynch breaks a tackle. It'll be 3rd and 8. I would tell Father Flair that after this game I might want to go eat somewhere, but I know he's got busy things to do, so I doubt I'll be able to get that done. Russell Wilson throws it short. Caught Doug Baldwin, and it'll be 4th and 1 or 4th and 2. Night Train Lane with the tackle. Beast mode, that's right. Well, for the second to last play, it'll be 4th and 1. We'll see what Mike McDonald's call is. We'll see. Okay. I am a bit sad, Mother Flair and Father Flair. I'll go for the Seahawks because why not? LOL. LOL, Mother Flair. And they're going to kick it? Only needing 1 yard. The choice to kick against this Lions team is an interesting one. But regardless, the kick is up and perfect from 47 yards out by Graham Gano. Yeah, I knew you would be. It's okay, you'll feel better soon. Okay. That is brought out to the 24, 1st and 10. From there. And as out comes Matthew Stafford. Throwing, play action, Stafford, short and drop. I believe that was intended for Megatron. Could I be wrong 100%? 2nd and 10. From the 24. Throwing, Matthew Stafford, short, caught, first down, plenty more. Down to the 47 of their own. And I'm going to open the door because I'm sad. And I kind of miss Mother Flair and Father Flair, even though they're downstairs. LOL. Great play for sure. Easily with the tackle. First and 10 from the 47. Stafford drops back to pass. Barry Sanders out of backfield. Gets 5. 2nd and 5 from the 48 is what it'll be. Okay, 3:20 to go. Barry, that's right. And Matthew Stafford is sacked. Sam Adams that time getting in there for the sack. And do y'all like the uniforms I chose for both teams? It's okay to say no. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 from the 45. Matthew Stafford throwing once and all and incomplete. I do. Mo is on the phone for a minute. Okay, Father Flair. So are you saying I can't commentate or not? That's right, for Seahawks fans there, Father Flair. And they'll have to punt it away. The Lou owns this is. Anyway, 4th and 12 from the 45. And it is going to be a touchback. Probably, possibly could have downed it. I'm just saying she can't chat right now. Oh. Well, then I'll probably crack the door so that the viewers don't have to hear her phone call. Much better. Russ with Lynch in the backfield. Play action. Russell Wilson throws it and out of bounds. Incomplete. Out of bounds. Incomplete. I'm just kidding. 2nd and 10. Russ L. Wilson. Oh, shoot. Throwing Russ up top. It is dropped. 3rd and 10. From the 20, 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks. Throwing it is Russell Wilson with all day. What a pass! Caught by, I believe, Zach Miller for the first down. And no, it is someone Wilson. I don't know who. But what a pass from Russ there. Fitting it in double coverage there to pick up the first. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Seahawks, aka the Seattle Seahawks. Throw it hand it off. Russell Wilson or Marshawn Lynch blown up for a loss of a yard. I don't know who that was. I feel like it's Dan Campbell, but I could be very wrong. No, it is not. It's Spielman. Chris Spielman, I want to say, or someone like that. 2nd and 11. From the 32, play action. Russ goes short out of the backfield, fighting for yardage. It's the hatchback. I want to say it's like Thomas Kralls or something. I could be wrong, though. And he'll get about 4 or 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Yet another 3rd down. Yet another completion. 1st down, Seahawks. Go to the 48. Deep in the grave where the old B.I.B. men live. Russell Wilson hands it off. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. Gets 2 second 8. Seahawks and Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson looking to add a 2nd Super Bowl ring to their collection. A.K.A. winning a 2nd Super Bowl. Play action. Russell Wilson. Incomplete. You can't, oh, never mind, that's old shit. Getting back. 3rd and 8. Russell Wilson throwing. Dropping back, it is caught up top! Number 82 yet again! With the first, it's Wilson again. And that'll probably take us to the end of the quarter. Seahawks will have it in Lions territory. For sure, Father Flores. Yep, it will. Seahawks up 3-0. They have it in Lions territory at about the 31. Yep, the 31. Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford off to a slow start. Seahawks capitalizing on opportunities as we welcome you back for the 2nd quarter, where we'll see, can the big three, the Lions' big three, Matthew Stafford, Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, and Matthew Stafford, get rolling and give the Lions a lead and possibly a comeback. Russell Wilson throws. Number 80 with the grab to the 12. 1st and 10 from there. 1st and 10 from the 12. Hand it off to Marshawn Lynch. He fumbled. Who picked it up? The Seahawks recover. But boy, oh boy, could that have been a lot worse for the Seahawks. Not a lot of offense so far, for sure. Fumble! That's right. Ross hands it off, and he just cannot hang on to that football. But he's able to. And the Seahawks maintain possession. We'll see if that becomes a big recovery in this game or not. Throwing. Russell Wilson. Short caught. 3rd and 7 from the 9. Back in 07. 4 3rd down conversions for the Seahawks, none for the Lions. 3rd and 7. Throwing, dropping back, Russell Wilson, it is incomplete. Possibly could have been picked by Brian Branch, rather. But the Seahawks will have to settle for a Graham Gano field goal from 26 to give the Seahawks the 6-0 lead. Gano's got it. 2 field goals, that's all if you're just tuning in, as that one was almost blocked. And the Seahawks have 6. Lions yet to get going with Dan Campbell, and they have none. We'll see. Can Yeah, for sure, Father Flair. Can, what's his name is that is brought out? Can Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, and Matthew Stafford get something going or not? We're about to find out. And off goes the blanket. Okay, there we go. Hand it off. Barry Sanders gets a yard. As I said, he's yet to get going in this defensive battle, as Father Flair said. Yeah. 2nd and 9. Southern Nights. As this is, throwing is Matthew Stafford with all day, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9. There we go. Attaboy. 3rd and 9. The defensive battle continues. Lions looking for their first 3rd down conversion of the night. Matthew Stafford throwing with all day across the middle. And the Lions have their first 3rd down conversion of the night. Moore with the catch. And he wants more 1st downs tonight. Get it? I know he spells it M-O-O-R-E, but still. First completion of the night for the Lions. We'll see if that gets them rolling. 1st and 10 from the 37. Barry Sanders to the corner. Barry Sanders down to 48 on the halfback stretch. What a pickup. And the Lions first. Barry is awesome for sure. As this is another handoff to him, continuing his dominance before he stops for reasons I still don't quite know. So I'll be right back, guys. In case you were wondering, it is 2nd and 30. And I know Russell Wilson wears number wore number. And I know Russell Wilson wore number 3 with the Seahawks, but that number got taken by Kenny Easley, so I guess I just gave him the number 2 because great quarterbacks like Matt Ryan have had that number. Yes, I'm biased as a Falcons fan, but I'll be right back, guys. We are back, guys. 2nd and 3. Hand it off. And 3rd and inches it will be. Sorry, I just had to rhyme and say. Maybe they flipped opposite ends of the field. It ain't important. 3rd and inches, and I close my door. As told by Mother Flair to do. And quarterback sneak for the first by Matthew Stafford. Lions putting together a nice try. Whoa, we're halfway there. Oh, living in the touchdown. Take my touchdown. Throwing Matthew Stafford short dropped. 2nd and 10. And do y'all like both teams' uniforms that I gave them? 2nd and 10, not 3rd and 10. 2nd and 10. Matthew Stafford short again, and what a pickup! 1st and plenty more! What a gain! Herman Moore once more! That was not even intended, but that's a nice pun, I reckon. From the 9, 1st and 10, Stafford drops back, scrambles, he's gonna get in! Lions a PAT away from taking the lead, and they finally found their rhythm. It is 6-all, about to be 7-6. Lions will lead. He had a lot of running room, and boy, did he not mess up. 6 apiece, about to be 7-6. As TD, that's right, Father Flair. 7-6 Lions. They take their first lead of the night. 3:15 taken off clock, 10 plays, 76 yards, and includes a couple third down conversions. Who's winning the G-Day game, the red or the black, Father Flair, for Georgia? So far, this is going to be brought out to the 24. Out comes Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Russell Wilson, and the Seahawks. From the 24, you got the Googies. Next on ESPN Apple Fox. I made that up. I mean, ESPN's real, but not Apple Fox. I made that up. Throwing. Russell Wilson goes short and stood up after a gain of 5. I cannot speak, not rive. 5. 2nd and 5. Throwing. Short across the middle. It is caught. 1st and 10 from the 38. As throwing it is going to be Russell Wilson after this play. I'd like to see a deep pass here, but we'll just have to wait and see who gets open. 1st and 10. Russell Wilson with all day intercepted by the Lions at the 39. Threw it straight to the defender. Chris Spielman with the pick. Wow, is right, Father Flair. He just drops back and throws it straight to him. Pick. Great hands, for sure. Right to him. I don't think you could have thrown it any more perfect if you tried. Well, I guess the Lions get Longhorn, get to go to Longhorn. Wait. I guess the Lions get to go to Longhorn, too. Not to LOL. LOL, another player. From the 39, 1st and 10, throwing up top, out of bounds, 1st down, Herman Moore. Shocked we have not seen more of Megatron this game. But, I mean, it's neither here nor there as we're at the 2-minute warning. From the 28, 1st and 10, hike! My bad. Low snap and a handoff. Barry Sanders has the corner and has the touchdown from 28 yards out. Barry Sanders. This is why he didn't retire earlier in this game, as the Lions capitalize on the pick and are about to take an 2-score lead, an 8-point lead, rather. Barry, that's right. Can one of y'all give me some lemon water, please? It's the PAT. It's up and good. I know y'all are not my servants, but as a neutral announcer, I gotta live first class, you know. Anyway, Jason Hanson to kick it away, or maybe it's our punter, Jack Fox. I don't really know. It ain't important. In a minute, okay, as this is going to be brought out, and what a return down to the 35, or 32, excuse me, pardon my dust, if you will. Mo will soon, okay. Chris Spielman with his X Factor. And from the 32, needing to go 68 yards down the field, Russell Wilson, and yet another dangerous pass. That is almost picked. Why is he doing the Rocket Baby celebration? Or, you know what I mean. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Russell Wilson with all day. It is intercepted by the Lions again. And they will take over at the 24. He threw it to yet another Lions defender, Talanoa Hufanga. 2nd pick of the day to answer that question, Father Flair. Number 29. Straight to him. Going back to his Denver Broncos days. Wow. Jumping up and grabbing it. And out come the Barry Sanders-led Lions. I forgot they had Amon-Ra St. Brown as well, but they do. 2 turnovers for the Seahawks, 1 for the Lions. Seahawks desperately need one here, though. 1st and 10 from the 24. Hike! Throwing. Matthew Stafford. Short, caught. Flag is down. He is getting oh so close to the end zone. It would be first and goal. That's Herman Moore. This will come back, however, for holding on the offense. Kevin Glover there with the penalty. And first and 20 instead of first and 10 for the Lions. The Lou Owens, as I jokingly say. Throwing. Matthew Stafford. With all day goes up top, number 81. Who is that? I believe it's Herman Moore. I could be wrong. It might be Megatron. It ain't important. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 20. Time's running out on the Lions. Throwing. Screen set up. Barry Sanders with blockers. Is he out of bounds? No. And they will be forced to use a timeout. So they definitely got back those 20 yards. From the 11, 1st and 10. Throwing. Or rather, hand it off to Barry Sanders. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Timeout not being used here by the Lions. The clock running, and an interesting choice, and they'll finally take their last timeout. It'll be 2nd and 6. Okay, from the 7, 2nd and 6 for the Lions. Well, I would assume Matt Stafford's going to throw it here, which he is. He's going to run it. It is caught to the 1. Thank you, Mother Flair. And it'll be 1st and goal. No timeout by the Lions. Clock running down to 10. Down to 9. Down to 8. And throwing Matthew Stafford wide open out of bounds. And he loses a yard. 2 seconds left. Jason Hanson is going to have to kick a field goal. And they did indeed hurry. As Jason Hanson has got it. Lions 17, Seahawks 6. As the Lions score 17 unanswered. As we head to the locker rooms for halftime. Kicking it away is either Jason Hanson or Jack Fox. I don't know, but what a return I do know. By number 42, happy late Jackie Robinson Day. I know that's a different sport. But it'll be 1st and 10 from the 37. I thought it was from the 42. Out comes Russell Wilson. Not the best night for him. He's thrown 2 picks in an elimination game. That is just not what you want to see if you're Mike McDonald, as they're just going to run it here. And Marshawn Lynch is going to lose the yard. Seahawks have not gotten much going. They did hurry, Father Flair. About water's gas. Okay, that means it's very good. Thank you, Mother Flair. Got the first class life as a neutral commentator as that ball is caught. Chris Spielman with a tackle. We've got to go get Ice Flair's car in a little while. Okay, Father Flair. You're welcome. Okay. Throwing. Russell Wilson. He gets hit and incomplete. We can bring you nuggets or something. Bet, Father Flair. Can you do that? Unless it's easier for Barbaritos, then you could do that. But McDonald's is cheaper, so unless y'all have like a deal for Barbaritos, and I want McDonald's. This is brought out and tackled at the 22. 1st and 10 from there. Here's the Lions offense and their red zone efficiency tonight. As we get the hot, spicy chocolate on. Probably nuggets. I'll talk to Mo. Either one is fine, Father Flair. Matthew Stafford is sacked there as he faked the handoff. As it'll be 2nd and 15. Kennedy, no relation to the former president. No, we're not getting into politics. Do you need a, well, I'm live streaming right now, but, maybe after, as that is up top, caught, 1st down Lions. I probably will, but I want something small, not big. Like, I don't want the entire McDonald's menu as a snack. Now, if whenever y'all do go, you could give me the entire McDonald's menu, that would be nice, but I'd probably also get, big, as that is caught by Calvin Johnson for the 1st down to the 44. Anyway, yeah, Maybe a little bit of goldfish, not a lot. Yeah, mother flare though. Hand it off. Barry Sanders gets about 3. 2nd and 7. He gets exactly 3. The crunch of that goldfish. The snack that smiles back as that is up top and caught for the first by Herman Moore. The snack that smiles back. Goldfish. I had to do it. It got stuck in my head. Well, if the people that work at the people that make goldfish are watching, and that you're welcome for promoting your product. It's 5 are watching. It's that's a gain of none. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bobby Wagner is on this team. I kind of forgot he even played for this team. Not gonna lie. Throwing. Or short caught Amon-Ra St. Brown. It'll be 3rd and 4. It's Amon-Ra, a common first name. I know it makes Mother Flare think of Kuman-Ra from Night of the Museum. As that is out on the flat. Barry Sanders with a juke. And the first. A gain of 7, needed 4. I know a lot about the cast in this Night of the Museum. I know Robin Williams is in it. It might have been his last movie he ever filmed. The last one is That's a Game of 9. Pretty sure it is, actually. Pretty sure the last Night of the Museum that there was ever made was Robin Williams' last movie. Unfortunately, Castaway, don't even Google that stuff. It's not good. This is caught out of the flat, and it will be 3rd and 6. 3rd down now. Is it true that that's what Amon-Ra? Is it true that that's who Amon-Ra St. Brown makes you think of, Mother Flare? 3rd and 6. Barry Sanders or Matthew Stafford. Silly me. He's gonna run it and get the first and goal from the 7. I'm so busy thinking about Night of the Museum that I'm calling Matthew Stafford Barry Sanders. That's for sure true. Yes. How does it make you think of them? What makes you think that it's him? I mean, I guess not a common first name, but a similar first name, rather. 1st and goal. Hand it off. This time it is Barry Sanders! He is in! The dominant Lions continue! The Lions are about to take a 24-6 lead. They've owned the 2nd and 3rd quarters. Barry Sanders is able to walk in there. Whenever you get Barry Sanders, you're bound to win some games. Unless you're the Lions from the 90s, and then that's a bit different. I thought you wanted the Seahawks to win, Father Flare. Anyway, PAT is up and good. It's 24-6. I guess Father Flare just got bored of the Seahawks getting beat down, so he chose to cheer for the Lions, which I can't blame him for. If I was like listening to Wave or someone like that do a neutral commentary, I'd probably do it. Oh wait, it was Mother Flare who said Seahawks. I forgot. Never mind. But if I was Mother Flare, then I'd probably switch. But I'm neutral. But if I was like on a Wave live stream and this was what was happening, I'd probably switch. I'd be like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be cheering for the Seahawks here, Wave, but they're getting beat down, so I think I'm going to switch to the Lions. I know I'm neutral for this. Can the Seahawks make a comeback? It's not looking good, and especially with short passes like that, it'll be 2nd and 5. LOL. Play action. Russell Wilson, and he overthrows his intended target. Third and 5. And that is incomplete. 4th and 5. Why does Amon-Ra St. Brown make you think of Kuman-Ra, Mother Flare, or whatever its name was? The Night of the Museum villain. Why do I keep saying Despicable Me? Is that it's going to be fair caught? First and 10 from the 23. Because they sound like, oh. Well, I think you meant to say that. You said the, but it was probably a typo. Throwing short out on the flat, and it's a gain of about 5 to 9. Working 5 to 9. Just kidding. It's a gain of 4. throwing. Matt Stafford up top, caught! First down, plenty more! For, I believe, Megatron Calvin Johnson. Also, I'm sorry if I called Calvin Johnson Herman Moore earlier, because I'm like 95% certain I did. From the 44, first and 10. Hand it off to Barry Sanders. I'm going to be honest, in the movie Rocky, as he gets about, or he loses, or I'm going to be honest, and that's one of the rare things that's gone wrong for the Seahawks, as we're about to put our fours up, as throwing is Matthew Stafford, wide receiver screen setup, and Barry Sanders is blown up. Four third down conversions for both teams, rather. Anyway, I'm going to be honest, I did not realize how young Paulie, a.k.a. Rocky's brother, was in Rocky. Now, I know he passed away in 2023. He was 83, R.I.P. But yeah. Third. I forgot the name of the actor who played Paulie. I should 100% know that, though. Father Flair could probably tell me. In Rocky. 3rd and 4. Screen set up. Megatron. Oh, so close. Oh, boy. He is just short. It'll be 4th and 1. Bert something. I would say Bert Jones, but I'm like 95% certain that's who's running for the governor. LOL. Bert, sure. Maybe, I don't know. I can look it up after this live stream. 4th mini yard. Lions going for it. Stafford short. And caught for the first. Who is it? That is Herman Moore. For the first. Down to the 30, and that might book it. Burt Young. Yeah, that's who I think it was. He passed away in 2023. He was 83. Oh, he looked it up. Oh. Yeah. But he also looked a lot older whenever he had. I could tell that he was older, and whenever, like, in his last couple photos before he passed away, like the year or two, because he looked a lot different than he did in Rocky, because, well, I guess Rocky did come out 51 years ago, or 50 years ago, excuse me, as that is going to be 3rd and inches, a gain of 9 and 5 millimeters. Well, this has not been the Seahawks' night. At first, it looked like it would be, but now it doesn't. 50 years ago, not 51, as that is a quarterback sneak, and that's 1st and 10. You'll probably look a lot different in 50, not 51. I misspoke, but probably. I think the entire world will look different in 50 years. That's its 1st and 10 from the 20. As this is a handoff to Barry Sanders. 1st and goal from the 4th. I hope you, me, Father Flair, Ice Flair, Beard Flair, and all my friends, including Wave, are still alive in 50 years. Now, I know I was getting mad at y'all earlier, but I am sorry for getting mad. And y'all said y'all forgive me as Matthew Stafford is going to walk in. The blowout continues. If it's not over yet, Father Flair. If it was not over yet, it now is. That was not even Barry Sanders in the backfield. They might have put in their backups, but it's going to be 30-6. And I could be wrong, but I'm like 95% certain that the Lions are going to be playing the 49ers. I could be wrong. I don't know how the bracket works. It has it, but whenever apparently I control a team that loses, because I have to pick a team to control, it doesn't show me, which has been every time so far, so, you know, I'm still neutral, but I, like for this, I had to pick a team to make it work for CPU versus CPU, so I just picked the Seahawks, and, well, and every time I've picked a team, the opposite team has won, which is just ironic, so I kind of expected this to happen, not gonna lie. But I was like, at first, I was like, ooh, we might actually be getting the team that I, quote-unquote, controlled, picked to control, even though it's CPU versus CPU. Winning, but then the Lions went on to score 31 unanswered points, and Russell Wilson threw about more interceptions than number 57 on the O-line. Let's tacklers run through as Russell Wilson throws here short and caught. 2nd and 4. As this is a handoff, Marshawn Lynch has not had the best game. 3rd and 3. Y'all know who has had a good game. Chris Spielman. Yeah, Burt Young passed away in 2023. So, and also Rocky came out 50 years ago. I don't know what made me think it was 51. It's easy for me to remember. I can't say why, but I know why. Because Father Flair told me that is incomplete. Yeah. Father Flair, whenever they re-release Rocky in theaters for the 50th anniversary, as the Seahawks are going to go for this, I might, the first Rocky, I might want to watch it, even though, yeah, in the theaters, but that's not till November, so we still got a while. 4th and 3, throwing, short, caught, Marshawn Lynch out of the backfield, first down Seahawks. You and I can go together. Throwing up top, it is incomplete. Yeah, we could, Father Flair. I'm fine with all that, but even though, well, I mean, you've seen it. Just don't spoil it for me, 1. But 2, as there's, I believe, Brandon Marshall. Anyway, but 2, I just hope that the pricing would not be high, because I don't want you to just get tickets for 2 of us to see it for like $50 and me not like it, you know. Just staying on the topic of the number 50, apparently, is that as a first for the Seahawks. Seahawks still looking for their first touchdown of the game as they change the play there. From the 47, Russell Wilson goes short, dropped, 2nd and 10. Yeah, I don't want the ticket to be like $100, and I just don't like it, you know. So, like, I hope maybe we could, like, go on Tuesday whenever they have, like, that discount, wherever it's, like, cheap. I don't know. That is short. It's 3rd and 1. I wonder, Mother Flair, I don't know, because I've not asked my teachers, because it does not seem like a nice thing to ask. But whenever we did the Outsiders field trip, November of 2025, I wonder how much. It wouldn't be 50, probably not, but that would be like 30, as that is a quarterback seat for the first. I wonder how much the Outsiders tickets cost for like the entire school to get. Probably. But like if it was a newly released movie, like I'm sure those Martin movie tickets right now, because they came out with the second one, are very expensive. I'm just gonna wait to watch it on TV whenever it releases there. Maybe me and Father Flair can watch it together for the first time, as that is caught out of the backfield. First down by Marshawn Lynch, and we head to the 2-minute warning. There ain't no way the Seahawks are gonna win this one. Yeah, IDK. Burps. Excuse me. Because there's like 500, there's like 700, 800 kids in my grade, probably. If not, throwing Russell Wilson short and caught, 2nd and 4. I can't say what grade I'm in, as the Seahawks are going to take a timeout, because I reckon they just want to score a touchdown badly, I reckon. They ain't important. But anyway, hopefully we'll get a great game tomorrow between either the Ravens and the Bengals, or the Jets and the Oilers. Let me know which one you all want to do. I'm sure the school got it. They probably do. Oh, yeah, because one of the teacher... Wait, I'll tell you after this. Throwing Russell Wilson is caught short. Anyway, my social studies teacher, I can't say her name, because then they could find out where I live and all, because she's a pretty famous teacher, probably. Anyway, her sister worked at the movie theater there, so she probably gave her a discount as Russell Wilson is sacked back at the 23, 2nd and 18. Because the movie theater we went to, my social studies teacher, her, like, sister worked there, or like, owned the place, something. Like, her sister, like, owned the place, and, like, one of her other relatives worked there. They're older than her, because she's, like, a bit young, compared to other teachers. No offense to the older teachers. It's just Seahawks are going to take a time out there. So I'm sure that they gave her, at least, or our class a discount, and probably the other classes a discount. But she definitely was very strict about us behaving well. Now, everyone behaved well, which, yeah. That's a great thing, obviously. Throwing Russell Wilson. It'll be like 3rd and 15-ish. So, that was the day before Thanksgiving break, and that was a while ago, because we're in April now. 3rd and 13, not 3rd and 18. Russell Wilson's gonna scramble and get the first. Last timeout taken by the Seahawks. Can the Lions not let the Seahawks score a touchdown the entirety of this game, or not? I'm sure they did, Father Flair. But if you were going without a discount. 1st and goal from the 3. Throwing Russell Wilson with all day, gonna scramble, gonna score! The Seahawks will have a touchdown this game thanks to Russell Wilson. It's a bit too little, too little, too late. But still, TD. That's right. Yeah, too little, too late. Just what I said. Mother Flair's excited, but it's too little, too late. Graham Gano is on for the field goal. Finally, LOL. I mean, for Seahawks fans, for sure. That PAT is up and good. 31-13. Probably won't matter. But oh yeah, they have no timeouts. They got to go for the onside kick here, I'd assume. Unless they just flat out gave up. But you don't do that in the playoffs. Unless you're the Seahawks, LOL. As they definitely just did. What are we doing here, chat? Why are the Seahawks kicking it back deep? It's like they know they can't win! What a return all the way down to 36, adding insult to injury for the Seahawks. Wow. I mean, they're probably just going to kneel it, but what a return. They kicked it deep, and yeah, that's definitely a ball game. Jamison Williams, former Alabama player. Now, I get Georgia beat him. He just flat out missed. That's just sad at that point. Anyway, there's a third down efficiency. I don't really think anyone cares about it right now. Great comment. Wait, they haven't taken a knee, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Now they're going to take a knee. Yeah. 31-13, the 14-3 Lions are going to advance. And who will they be playing? Wait, what? You have to pick up my car? The Lions are going to advance to the next round. 31-13. Good job, bud. I'll get you a snack, and we gotta go. Okay, bye, Mother Flair and Father Flair. Did he mean Ice Flair's car? Thanks, Father Flair. But didn't he mean Ice Flair's car? Because I'm like, I don't have a car. I wish I did. But at the same time, it's probably a good thing I don't, because Ice Flair had to take that driver's test last year, and me and Father Flair get stressed out very easily, as here are the highlights. So it's probably better that I didn't. So it's probably, like, a lot better that I didn't get a car, because like, Mother Flair can't tell me where I'm going. I have to listen to the instruction lady, and I get very stressed. That would overwhelm me. Anyway, that'll do for this one. If I could see a playoff bracket, that would be nice. Because I really need to know who's playing the 49ers. Because that's definitely going to be the first game I do. Because you got the second best quarterback ever in Joe Montana. Yes, I know Father first says he's the best. I disagree, but an opinion is an opinion, no matter how many Hinion. I don't think a Hinion's a word. So maybe a Lions would? I don't know. How would that work? I don't know. It ain't important. I could probably figure it out. Oh, wait, why am I checking my own? That's weird. Anyway, so tempting just to advance it to the next round, but we still got 2 more games. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Falcons. They'll probably lose because, well, jeez, I cannot speak. All my life I've suffered in pain as a Falcons fan. Not all my life. But, well, since I started watching football, yeah, all my life. I mean, the 49ers dominated this year, so I feel like I got to go with their offensive playbook. And I feel like it does very well as well. And then the Seahawks are known for having great D. I mean, yeah, they just allow 31 points. So they probably don't have a great D, but still. Pretend that never happened. I mean, surely the Oilers D carried them here. I'm going to go Oilers. Why not? Who said I can't? I like that the Oilers are playbook. That's like the best part of all this, you know. So Schottenheimer made the play. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know. That game. So Kellen Moore got fired. The Browns got... Kevin Stefanski got fired. Ben Johnson got fired, and then some others. Excuse me. Sadly, I cannot fix that about the Rams. Like, I cannot get their logo to look like how it did unless I play online, which I'm not allowed to do. As much as it hates me to say, I feel like Michael Vick was more fun to watch than Matt Ryan, so I think that I gotta make Vic the starter here, and I gotta make Julio a 99 because no, I'm not helping the Falcons win. It's Julio Jones. Like, what are we doing, guys? Literally, what are we doing? I get the Falcons traded him. Well, I guess he technically wanted to be traded because, I mean, who would want to play for the Falcons whenever you got Arthur Smith as your head coach? Not me. I mean, I reckon that Ohio State's getting recruits with him as his offensive coordinator, and I reckon he's going to try out college coaching, but probably nothing different, honestly. By Mother Flare and Father Flare. I said that earlier, but I don't remember if I said it to Father Flare. I know I said it to Mother Flare. No, he does not need to have good throwing power, lol. Yeah, I also ain't worried about his, I just worry about, his release already gave him 99. Silly me! Algae Crumpler. Why is he not? This is what I sometimes don't understand about these games. Is these rostered people? They just make guys a 99, but don't make them an X Factor. And they also make they make a guy like that. It's fine. I'm just saying. I thought Algae Crumpler was white, but it's fine. Oh no, that's right. I lied. I was definitely wrong. If anyone was wrong. In my personal opinion, yes, I could be biased, but if you're a 99, then you should have a Superstar X Factor. Yes, it's an opinion, so don't go crazy on me like, oh no, he believes this. Like, oh no, he believes this. I definitely lost viewers saying that, didn't I? Oh, I made hit. Something's odd. Yeah, I was about to say. Yep, there goes Father Flare. He's off to the races. He's off to the races and maybe gone! I'm just kidding. Jalen Wright! Wait, just let me cook here. Oh, he is. I lied. Well, I lied. Thought he wasn't starting, but I reckon he is. Oh. Well. See, like, that's just a way I have to do it. Plus, does it really matter since it's one season, you know? Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So, yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day and evenings. And